We are thrilled to have Team USA's Brain Trust with us. Manager Mark DeRosa, GM Mike Hill. Good morning, gentlemen, and you're joining us with a major announcement today, D-Row.
Yeah, we're gonna announce 4 new additions to the team. Matty, I'll be honest with you. We could probably announce 20 guys because we've been burning down the phones, and then I got a bone to pick with H because I know he's like leaning Team Japan. He's having meetings, underbelly meetings.
He had a meeting yesterday morning with Team Japan.
What side you on, man?
Be careful what you tell him.
Softball, though, man.
All right, we want to get after it?
Let's get out. I want to hear the first player. And then nobody's heard this before, right? This is news.
Yeah, let's look at who's on the team so far. Captain America, absolutely. Aaron Judge, Paul Skeens.
You line them up.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Good team.
I mean, look at it. Cal Raleigh with 60 bombs. PCA, go get it. We had him out in Vegas. Corbin Carroll.
Just going after average major league talent, apparently, right? Good. I mean, this is an all-star team generationally. My gosh. All right.
Let's reveal the next one because he's actually a free agent. He's got some hot stove behind him. And I don't know if I'm going to lead him off, hit him fourth, but Kyle Schwarber, I made the call. Because it's interesting, and Mike, you can talk to this as well. When you make the call to the free agents, they're in a little bit of a different situation going into the offseason, heading into this. So he was one of my first calls back in like May or June, and just kind of picking his brain heading into the offseason. And he wanted to be a part of it. I circled back with him as of about 48 hours ago, and I just asked him, hey, where do you like to hit in the order? And he goes, I'll hit you. He gave you the company line. I'll hit wherever you want me. I said, no. Where do you like leading off? Is that something you enjoy? He goes, D-Row, I'm not changing my MO. I'm going to walk or hit a homer, whether you hit me first,
oh, man,
second,
I love that.
third, or fourth.
Oh, I love that.
Well, why didn't you ask him where he's signing at for the big league season?
Because I have to put the manager hat on. I didn't ask him a single question about that. That's none of my business. All I care about right now is him
so serious. I'm joking.
No, I'm serious. It's
okay.
When's your first workout? When's your first workout?
March 1st.
So he's going to be signed by then, right? So everything's going to be fine with regard to that. All right, Mike, give us the next player.
No, as you all see, I mean, we're building something to help us bring gold home. So, when you look at the next name we're about to announce, we wanted someone who's been a part of the tournament, understands what it takes to bring it home. The next name we want to announce is current world champion Wilson.
Boom! Look at that catching duo.
I got to know Will throughout the entire process. I left him alone all year because you knew the Dodgers were going to make a run. They end up winning the World Series. He gets the huge home run. I called him about 3 days after the World Series, and he said, why did it take you so long to call me? That was his initial, what took you so long? You should have been on me in May.
I love it.
So I love it. Will's a stud. We had a great time the first time in 2023. He was there with JT, and, he's going to join Cal Raleigh, and he wanted to be a part of this from jump.
All right, let me let you have a breath. I want to ask Mike a quick question, being the GM. Mike, you've done this at the major league level for a number of years in Miami. How different is this process for a GM of a club like this?
Well, you just want to be responsive to every one of D-Row's needs. You're talking about a tournament format. You're trying to give him a versatile roster. You're trying to give him a roster that's going to be responsive to whatever may happen in that tournament. So you're talking about 2 of the best catchers in the game. And
are you getting any calls from owners? Are you taking calls?
I'm making those calls to make sure that they're comfortable with what we're trying to do here, because we have unfinished business. As we all know how things ended in 2023. And we're doing this because we want to be the last team standing.
Think about how much the money has changed in the game since the first WBC. There's a lot of money.
I'm just thinking about what Mike is doing here. You've basically got a blank canvas with all the greatest players on planet Earth right now, and you want to pick the best 26.
Yeah, and it's not, it's about the individual talent, definitely. But D-Row will tell you, it's about the collective. It's about the team. We're going to say it's not about the name on the back of the uni. It's about the name across the chest. But, with all the talent that we have in the United States, we're trying to put a team together, one that's going to allow D-Row to push whatever button that he needs to push to help us win ball games.
All right, who's
All right,
next?
that's two down.
Give us
Where
the
are we
next
going?
player.
Let's go to the third one.
I needed another middle infielder, right? I'll let him reveal second base, but I wanted another monster up the middle. So I called the cat in Baltimore playing short. I said, can you kind of bounce off Bobby Witt? So the next one comes Gunnar Henderson. I wanted.
Looking at the left-right combos.
This is unbelievable.
Is that playing in this at all?
Harold,
Balance.
listen, since 2023 when I was picked to manage this thing again, I came in late into the first time, didn't have a ton of say in a bunch of moves. And I really wanted to dive in. It's
his way of telling us, man, he's all in.
We're all in. No, we're all in. Mike's
in.
been fabulous. Mike gives me a different perspective, right? I'm big on chemistry. I'm big on this is different than 162. This is a race. Some guys don't start fast in spring training. That kind of nicks them a little bit, right? You want the guys that are throwing the ball great in spring, the guys that are hot, that come in motivated, but ultimately give us a chemistry and lineup flow to be able to do some things.
All right, Mike, one more player to unveil here on our time.
Well, D-Rose sort of alluded to it. We're talking about second base. We're talking about versatility, speed, defense. Brice Turang from the Milwaukee Brewers. We talk about we want 27 ounce, no more. And we want guys who can defend, guys who can put the ball in play, and that's exactly what Brice Turang brings to the table.
Matty, you know what I love? Making a call to Brice Turang, and I don't necessarily think he expected it. And those are my favorite calls. Like, hey,
yeah.
You know,
I can see that.
I was like, hey, Brice, it's time. You make a ton of sense for this team. I've been watching you. He's a platinum glove defender. He can bounce around. He does everything right. He was just so fired up that the call came in and wanting to be a part of it.
So let me ask you this, D-Row, because you played in this tournament.
Yeah.
You were fortunate to get a chance to do this. But back then, and correct me if I'm wrong, it was get ready for spring training. I got the season coming. I'm playing in this tournament. Now, it seems like guys are like, I'm getting ready for the WBC.
Yeah.
And then the season follows. Am I right with that?
100% right. They want to know early because of that, especially from a pitching standpoint. They got to ramp up a little bit quicker. But make no mistake about it, when we go back, and I hear everybody panics about letting their pitchers pitch in this thing, I know 65 pitches in pool play in front of 45,000 people is a little bit different than pitching a talking stick playing against the Angels or the Rockies. I completely understand that. But they're ready to, we're not asking them to do anything they wouldn't be doing currently at spring training at that time.
I think that that narrative's gone, right? We heard so much about that around the first runnings of the World Baseball Classic, the mix between getting ready and competing at a high level immediately. I think that we're so used to this event being on the calendar firmly that I think that narrative's gone.
Well,
and with the help of you guys especially.
The players' workout is different now, too.
That's changed. You know, players used to use spring training to get ready for the season. Players come to spring training ready to go. And I think that's something that we've tried to consciously do with the players we've selected, is to let them know early so that they know from a mindset, because it's a mindset. Like, this isn't spring training. We want the mindset that we're reporting when we get to Scottsdale in March, that we're ready to go. As I said, we've got unfinished business with Team USA and work that we know we need to get done, because these other federations, you know, they're trying to bring it home as well.
So last two things, one for each of you. Biggest challenge and biggest excitement. I'll start excitement because I know your challenge. So what's the most exciting thing?
They have the same challenge.
Mike, I got you.
Challenges everyone up in these rooms. My biggest
excitement, and he's going to do challenge.
And the biggest excitement is, for me personally, seeing if I can get the best players in the world to buy in, and then seeing it come to fruition. But the true joy, like I said, the definition, I tell this all to the entire staff, the definition of a great leader is to serve others. I just want to give these guys 2.5, 3 weeks where they could come in, totally be themselves, be comfortable, buy into the USA experience, and try and give them something they'll never be able to replicate.
Yeah. No, I like
Period.
it. That's good. All right, Mike.
Maybe
next challenge.
And by the way, Mike, maybe not coincidentally, Mike Elias is standing over your left shoulder, and he's about to tell you only 3 swings per day for Gunnar Henderson.
No, I've already spoke to Mike, so we're good. We're good with Mike, and you know, you only get so many opportunities to wear United States across your chest. I mean, that's what D-Rose talking about. You know, that's what when we spoke to the GMs at the GM meetings, that's what we talked about. I mean, I understand what their goals are. Everybody's up in their rooms, up in their suite. They're building, trying to win for 2026. You know, what we have said to them, and we said it to the GMs, we said it to the owners, we're going to take care of these guys like they're our own. Like, I understand. I've been through what they are going through. But the programs that they would be doing at their respective spring training sites, that's what we're going to carry over when it gets to the club, with the goal of bringing it home for the United States.
Awesome.
Where are we training? March 1, where are they going to start at?
Scottsdale, Arizona, home of the San Francisco Giants.
Okay.
Pick the best place to start, too, by the way.
Get 48 hours back in Scottsdale before we get it going.